Namaskar, dear students. This is Vineet Mathur again from Rampuria College. Today we are going to discuss about the human resource environment, and I'm Associate Professor, Institute of Management Studies, BJS Rampuria Jain College, Bikaner. HRM, Human Resource Management and its environment. Dear students, I would like to tell you that business always runs into a dynamic environment. Business cannot be run into a isolated environment. There are a number of factors which can impact our business policies and strategies. Even we have impact of political and social environment on our HR activities also. Those environment factors we can categorize into external factors and internal factors, and definitely those environmental factors are sometimes mandatory, and those environment factors are going to help to the HR manager in becoming the proactive manager. Let's see one by one what are the different internal factors and what are the different external factors. First of all, we would like to discuss external factors. In the general, I can tell you external factors are those factors, those are not in hand of company, those are from outside of company. First factor is political environment. As we all know, the government or legal system is having three main parts. The one is legislature, our parliament, Vidhan Sabha, और संसद we can say. For state it is legislature जिसको विधानसभा बोलते हैं, and for the central government it is our parliament. The next one is our government, that is executive body of our government, and we have different regulatory bodies for all the departments, all the corporates. Like for technical education, we have AICT, we have UGC for the universities, we have NAPA for the pharmaceutical company, we have MCI for the medical colleges. Likewise, we have different bodies for each and every sector. Then the one of the most important part of our system is our judiciary, Supreme Court and other state-wise courts. We need to consider each and every law formed by these government bodies related to our HR environment. We need to follow those kind of laws from each and every state or central government. Any guidelines from Supreme Court, any guidelines from government body related to our HR function. The other one is definitely economic environment. Basically, HR functions depends on demand and supply of the human resource. If country is going from a developing phase, country's economy is going from a very good growth phase, then definitely there will be demand of human resources. And if company and the countries are going from different recession phase, like nowadays we are facing factors like COVID, and previously in the 2008 world also faced the recession, international recessions. At that time, definitely there will be less demand and high supply of the labor. One more thing, that countries depending on the industrial growth, or companies, basically countries agriculture based country, like India is mostly agriculture based company, or we can say software based service industry based country. India is not based on heavy industry production based country. India अपना नहीं है. Population of that country, national income, per capita income, money and capital market. One important thing is supplier of the HR. And as we all know, the most supplier of HR is our colleges, institutes, and academies. Those are basically supplier of the HR. And the competitors, Let's see the next slide. In the previous slide, we discussed that India is basically agriculture-based country, or we can say the service industry-based country. The next we are discussing who are the main supplier of the HR supply. The main HR supply is provided by the school, colleges, and other training institutes, labor contracts, and competitors. Competitor is one of the most important source of human resource. Competitors are beneficial for the HR industries also. Attractive terms and conditions are decided by the different competitors. And one more thing, customer also always affect the HR environment. Educated customers always demands educated HR supply. One more thing, commitment of labor towards any kind of industry. Like in India, we will see that mostly laborers are committed to a particular work. They don't like to work in other industries also. They always like to join same kind of industry. They hesitate always to switch in between the industries. Unions and legislations are related to unions also affect the our HR environment. As we all know that most of the unions are associated with the political parties also. There are majorly 10, 12 different unions, labor unions in our country, and most of the unions are somehow associated with the BJP and the Congress and the Communist Party of India. Like Bharatiya Mazdoor Sangh is part of BJP, and few unions are related to SFI. SFI student union is related to Communist Party, and other unions are related to Congress. Next, we have social and cultural forces. From HR perspective, we need to discuss here ki how many family members are there in your family, how many of them are working somewhere. That means particularly in India, you will find that ki, in the last few years females are working, but still number of females are not working. They are sitting ideal at home. our mother our mothers are normally housewife. अपन लोगों के घर में मम्मी normally काम नहीं करती हैं, हाउसवाइफ्स होती हैं. We have only one earning member in our family normally, but in western countries you will find that all the family members are working. The point is why I am discussing this point is here is because of potential candidate. If any female, our mother, our sister is sitting ideal at home, that means from company's perspective potential candidate is not joining the industry. Other thing is work ethics. Mostly Indians are considered as ethical workers. Food habit, dressing sense. Our dressing sense is very much different from the Western countries, especially in case of females. Our India's female normally like to wear suits and sarees in the offices also. Yes, although young generation is comfortable with the Western wears, but normally in India particularly our dressing sense is a little bit different from the all over other countries. Physical layer, physical labor. You will find in India ki mostly people like to join some kind of office work or some kind of intellectual work. Many persons in India like to avoid such kind of work where some kind of physical activities are involved. Even in India, you will find that males also avoid the touring jobs कि नहीं यार थकान हो जाती है, घूमना पड़ता है. And every particularly country, every particular state having their different cultures, and they are going to affect their HR environment also. Then we have technological environment, how much your country, your region, your state is developed in field of technology, how much jobs are doing with the with the help of technology. Still, I believe that in India, so many works are still going by the help going manually. Although use of machinery is increasing in our labor industry also, so technological environment also affect the overall HR environment. Thank you.